Hey there! So today we have another review, and this is a beer from Victory. This is Sour Monkey. So it's actually a beer that I've never reviewed before, even though I've had Golden Monkey, obviously, and reviewed that one too. And so this is a Sour Brett triple, 9.5%, so same ABV as Golden Monkey. Anyway, so this is a pretty interesting one. From where I understand, I think it might be a large kettle sour. So it's a lacto beer. So pretty much you get lactobacillus, the bacteria, you sour the beer. It's not even beer, you sour the wort. And then you pitch a expressive Belgian yeast strain, the one they use for Golden Monkey. So you get some of those, fruity esters and those spicy phenolics. And also, I guess, there's Brett in there too. Interesting. So, reason why I'm reviewing this one is that actually Publix, which is, by the way, great, one of the best local supermarket chains in the South. Arguably the best, right? Mostly based out of Florida, and they do a lot of buy one get ones. So they're like a fancier kind of supermarket, fantastic kind of like deli section, get all the kind of delicious stuff. Like a nicer kind of supermarket. But great thing they do is like buy one get one. It's like deals every week, and they were doing Golden Monkeys and this and the Twisted Monkey variant, buy one get one. So we're talking about $13 for retail. So then that's $6.50 for 6 cans of a 9.5% beer. Yes, that is very dangerous. So. I think we went through like half a case or something like that. So anyway, this is a bright, light gold beer. Wonderful clarity on that. Nice kind of medium bubbled head on there. Decently fluffy. Persists reasonably on the nose. It's got that kind of like kettle sour kind of like. It's hard to describe. It's like sour. It just smells like your light weeded kind of blenders. There's just that kind of like lactic acid kind of attack on there. Any of that kind of like light sourness that you get from your blenders and goses sort of has that like familiar note. There's also this kind of like pear kind of ester from it coming through, which is probably from the yeast. It smells like very, very sour pear, unripened pear, a little bit of green apple thing. A little bit of, underneath is the Belgian spice, so I get that like banana thing underneath. Yeah. Pretty interesting nose. A little bit, maybe slightly funky too from the Brett, like that fruity thing that from Brett that offers that kind of, is playing with that fruitiness that I'm getting from the yeast. Cheers. So, very dangerous like Golden Monkey. Arguably, this is way more dangerous. 9.5%, completely unnoticeable. The beer opens up with a nice kind of sharp acidity. Actually, like, not too far off from a lot of your sours. At least your quick sours. Yeah. That is medium to medium plus sour. There's a little bit of alcohol that shows itself on the back end. A little bit, just pops right on the back end, but super dangerous. I mean, for people that are used to drinking Berliners at around like 5%, 4%, 9.5, this will completely destroy you. Kind of familiar, kind of bright acidity up front. But then there's that kind of like spicy phenolic weird clove thing that comes from the Belgian yeast. And then maybe the Brett like plays a little bit of like, there's like a little bit of like off. Not in a bad way, but just a little bit different. It almost offers a little bit like lightly plasticky dryness from that phenolic on the back end. Honestly, it has very little to remind me of Golden Monkey, other than the fact that it is completely very drinkable for 9.5%. Will get you in a huge amount of trouble, but really it drinks a little bit more like a lightly Belgian, lightly like spicy kind of big kettle sours. 9.5%. It really just has bright acidity up front and maybe a little bit of those fruity esters come in, but it's just super, super dangerous. Yeah, it really just has this kind of like tart. Like really, really tart Mott's apple juice thing, like a little bit thrown into like a big tart sour, a big tart Berliner. So there's a little bit of that apple ester comes in, but it's mostly just a really big, dry, kind of like familiar kind of kettle sour. Absolutely fantastic. This for me, for sure, this is way more crushable than Golden Monkey. Even that beer is super dangerous. If you can get it for buy one get one, it's probably one of the best deals in the house. Quite tasty. I like it. This beer for me, just because of what it can be used for. If you buy a 6-pack of this, you are looking to get in trouble. 92. That is Sour Monkey for Victory. That's recommended. If you want to go to a certain place and want to get there with 9.5% beer, here's your pick. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Later.